Hi! Welcome to Cool's Resort School online class, where English made easy and fun. I am your Teacher Irish. Are you happy to see me again? Me too. Are you ready to learn English language? Let's go! But before we start our lesson, I want you to prepare the following: your family and friends class book, your yellow book, and of course, your pen. Today, we're going to talk about present simple and past continuous in page 6 in your class book. We're going also to talk about past simple on page 6. And we're also going to talk about present perfect in page 10. Did you get it? Prepare your class book. First, let's start with present simple. Can you say present simple? Louder. Very good. Now, what is present simple? Can we read all together? We use present simple to talk about habits and routines. Can you read the sentence again? Very good. For example, in forming present simple, there should be subject plus verb. Again, subject plus verb. Now, if the subject is singular, what does singular means? Singular meaning only one. Our verb will be in plural form, or the verb plus s or es. I'll give you an example. Jane works in a company. Can you read the sentence? Very good. Jane works in a company. What is our subject? Our subject is Jane. How many Jane? Only one. So the subject is only one. Therefore, it's singular. Now, what is our verb? Our verb is what? Work. What is verb again? Verb is an what? An action word. Now, our action word is work. As you can see in the sentence, work becomes works because Jane or the subject is only singular. Very good. Next, what if the subject is plural? What will happen? If the subject is plural, the verb remains the same. For example, Belle and Tim work in a company. Can you read the sentence again? Good job. Now, as you can see in the sentence, we have two subjects, Belle and Tim. We have two, right? Plural means two or many. Now, we have two subjects. Now, our verb will remain the same. We don't add s or es at all. Did you get it? Very good. Again, in present simple, if the subject is singular, the verb will become plural. What if the subject is plural? What will happen to verb? The verb remains the same. Okay? Very good. Next, let's proceed to another example. Ben likes his new toys. As you can see in the sentence, before we talk about, can you read the sentence again? Ben. Very good. Now, as you can see in the sentence, Ben, how many subject do we have? How many subject we only have? We only have one subject. Now, the verb will become plural. Now, like, we add s or es. We add s. Very good. Another example here. Billy and Sam like their new robot toy. Can you read the sentence? Billy, their new. Very good. Now, how many subjects do we have? We have two subjects. And if the subject is plural, what will happen to the verb? The verb will remain the same. Okay? Very good. Next, let's proceed to present continuous. Can you say present continuous? Again, present continuous. Continuous. Very good. So what is present continuous? Let's read all together. We use present continuous to talk about actions happening now. Like happening now. Again, can you read the sentence? Actions happening now. For further discussion, in forming present continuous, we should have subject plus verb to be and plus verb ing. What is verb to be again? Your am, is, and are. Again, am, is, are. What is your verb to be? Am, is, are. Very good. And your verb action word, every time you write a verb in a present continuous form, the verb you will add ing. I'll give you an example. I am working today. Again, can you read the sentence? I am working today. Very good. What is the subject? The subject is I. How about your verb to be? What is your verb to be? Am. Very good. How about your verb? What is your verb? Work. Now, in present continuous, as I have said before, we add ing. Our action word here is work. Now we add ing. It will become working today. Did you get it? Again, I am working today. I'll give you more example. Okay. Joe is playing his guitar. Can you read the sentence again? Louder. Now, what is your subject? Your subject is who? Joe. Very good. What is your verb to be? Your verb to be is? Is. Good job. How about your verb? Your action word. What is your action word? Playing. Very good. Another example. John and Tim are playing football. Again, can you read the sentence? John and Tim are playing football. Louder. Very good. What are your subjects? We have two subjects here. It's John and Tim. Very good. What is your verb to be? It's are. Very good. How about your action word? Playing. Very good. Now, as you can see in the first sentence, our verb to be is is. Why did we use is? We use is because what? We use is if the subject is singular or only one. Now, on the second sentence, we use are. We use are. Why did we use are? Because we have two subjects. We use are if the subject is plural. Very good. Please take note of that, okay? Okay, next. Now, let's proceed to past simple. Can you say past simple? Very good. Now, what is past simple? Let's read all together. past simple. We use past simple to talk about actions which is started and finished in the past. Again, can you read the sentence? Very good. Now, in forming past simple, we have verb plus D or ED. Again, we also have here, in past simple, we also have your subject, your verb, plus D or ED. I'll give you an example. I worked yesterday. Again, can you read the sentence? As you can see, your verb here is work. Now, in past tense, we have to add D or ED in the verb. I'll give you another example. But first, in past simple, we also need to know your regular and irregular verbs. First, what is your regular verbs? In regular verbs, we add ed to the base form of the verb or d if the verb already ends in letter e. While in irregular verbs are common verbs in the English language that do not follow the simple system of adding d or ed to the end of the word to form the past tense. For further understanding, I have another example here. Jen answered her homework last night. Can you read the sentence? Very good. As you can see here, our verb is answer. Answer. Since it happened last night, it's in past form. Answered, we add, what do we add? We add ed to make it in past form. Another example. Jim spoke to his psychiatrist yesterday. Can you read the sentence? Again, psychiatrist. Very good. As you can see, our verb here is spoke. And what is the present form of spoke? It's speak. Now, look at the two verbs here. Answer is an example of regular verb where you only add d or ed at the end of the word. While on the other sentence, the verb is spoke. Now, spoke is an example of irregular verb. In irregular verb, when it is in past form, it changed completely into another word. Spoke in present simple is speak. Now, because it is irregular verb, it becomes spoke. Okay? I think I'll give you a list here. In regular verb, for example, I give you some examples of regular verbs. First, work. Work. Another regular verb is jump. 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 Very good. Another word is play. 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 Very good. Another is love. Love. Now, to make it in past simple, regular verbs, we just add d or ed. Now, work will become worked. Worked. Very good. Jump will become jumped. 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 Very good. Play will become played. 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 Very good. And love will become loved. 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 Very good. Now, in irregular verbs, for example, I have word eat. Can you say eat? Eat. Very good. Next. Speak. Speak. Next, I also have word write, write. And I also have take, take. Now, in irregular verbs, if we want to make it in past form, it will become ate. Again, ate. Very good. Next, speak will become spoke, spoke, spoke. Very good. Write will become wrote, wrote, wrote. Very good. And take will become took, took, took. Okay, very good. Again, let's recap. Regular verbs. Work will become worked. Very good. Jump will become jumped. Very good. Play will become very good. Love will become good job. How about in irregular verbs? It will become ate. Very good. Speak will become spoke. Very good. Write will become wrote. Good job. And take will become took. Very good. Now, let's proceed to present perfect. Can you say present perfect? Very good. So, what is present perfect? We use present perfect to talk about actions in the past that are still happening now. Can you read again? Good job. Okay, in present perfect, we have informing present perfect. It should be have, has, plus past participle. I'll give you an example for further understanding. I have eaten my dinner. Again, can you read the sentence? I have eaten my dinner. Very good. As you can see, we have the word have and past participle, eaten. Okay, for further understanding of present perfect, we need to learn what is past participle first, okay? What is past participle? Can you say past participle? Very good. Now, let's read all together. Let's read all together, okay? With some irregular verbs, the past simple and past participle are the same. While other irregular verbs, the past simple and past participle are different. Okay, look at the chart. Look at the chart above. Our verb here is buy. In past tense, it is bought. Now, in past participle, it remains the same, bought. Next, we have the word make. In past tense, made. In past participle, made. It's the same. Next, we have the verb find. Now, in past tense, it will become found. In past participle, it's the same, found. Now, look on the other chart. As you can see, in some other irregular verbs, the past tense is different from the past participle. For example, our verb here is spoke. Speak. In past tense, it will become spoke. Now, in past participle, it will become spoken. Another example is eat. In past tense, ate. Now, in past participle, eaten. Did you get it? And last, we have take. In past tense, took. In past participle, taken. Did you get it? Okay. Maybe I'll give you some more example. Julia has taken too much sleep. Again, Julia has taken too much sleep. Can you read the sentence? Very good. As you can see here, we use has and past participle taken. What is the present simple for taken? It's take. Another example here. Anne and Sam should never have taken that job in the first place. Can you read the sentence again? Very good. As you can see here, we use have and taken. Past participle taken. Now, as you can see in the two sentences, in the first sentence, Julia has taken too much sleep. Why did we use has? Because our subject is singular. Now, on the other sentence, we use have. Why did we use have? Because the subjects, we have two subjects, and we use have if the subject is plural. Did you get it? Okay, very good. Now, let's practice. Get your yellow book. Faster. Are you ready? Okay. Activity 1, direction. Complete the sentences with the correct form of verbs, whether present simple, present continuous, past simple, and present perfect. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. Number 1, let's read all together. Tom usually plays football, but today he is play basketball. What do you think is the answer? Tom usually plays football, but today he is playing basketball. Did you get the correct answer? Good job. In here, we use plays because Tom is singular and present simple tense. We add S to the verb, right? And the other one is playing because today, like happening now, it's present continuous. In the verb, we add ing. Okay? Next, number 2. They are blank in the lake now, but usually they swim in the swimming pool. What do you think is the answer? Write your answer. Are you finished? Okay. The first one is they are what? Swimming in the lake now. Why did we use swimming? Present continuous. Because they are swimming in the lake now. It's happening now. And the verb we add ing. Very good. Next, but usually they swim in the pool. Present simple. Why did we use the same? Why did we use the same verb? Because the subject is singular or plural? They. Is it singular or plural? It's plural. So the verb remains the same. Okay. Number 3. My father cooked really well. What do you think is the answer? Do you have any idea? The answer is cooks. Why cooks? Because it's in present simple. And how many subjects do we have? We only have 1. If the subject is singular, the verb will become plural. Very good. How about in number 4? Look, Anna is crying. Let's see what's wrong. What do you think is the answer? Look, Anna is what? It's like happening now. It's present continuous. What do you think is the answer? The verb will become in present continuous. Now, if it's in present continuous, we add ing. Very good. Let's read again the sentence. Look, Anna is crying. Let's see what's wrong. Very good. Next, number 5. I listen to music every day. What do you think is the answer? The sentence is in present simple. Now, what is our subject? I. I and you. There's another rule for it, that if we use I and you, the verb will remains the same. Did you get it? Okay, next. Number 6. Lucy break her leg so she can't come skiing. What do you think is the answer? Lucy break her leg so she can't come skiing. The answer is, are you ready? The answer is has broken. Why has broken? Maybe yesterday, maybe the other month, the other week, he broke his leg and she can't come skiing right now. So we use present perfect. And why did we use has? Because we only have one subject. And why did we use broken instead of broke if it's in past? Because in present perfect, we use past participle. Very good. How about in number 6? I know about the problem for months, but I not find a solution. What do you think is the answer? Please write your answer. Are you finished? The correct answer is, I have known about the problem for months, but I haven't found a solution yet. Why did we use known? Known is an example of past tense or past participle. Known is past participle. And can you remember a while ago, found in past tense remains the same in past participle. Very good. Okay, let's proceed to number 8. After he arrived home, he unpacked and go to bed early. What do you think is the answer? It's in past tense. After he arrived, we add only the. Why did we only add the? Because the word arrive already ends in letter E. Very good. After he arrived home, he unpacked. What did we add? We add ed. And what is the past tense for go? What is the past form of go? And went to the bed early. Went to bed early. Can you read the sentence again? Let's read all together. After he arrived home, he unpacked and went to bed early. Okay, very good. Number 9. We see Julie last night. It's in past tense. What is the past form of see? Write your answer, okay? Please write properly. We what? We saw Julie last night. Can you read the sentence again? Very good. Last, number 10. He was a teacher before. He blank become a musician. What do you think is the answer? Become. What is the past tense of become? Are we going to add the? Or become is an example of irregular verb. What do you think? Write your answer. Are you finished? Okay. He was a teacher before he became a musician. Again, can you read the sentence? Very good. Become is an example of irregular verbs. Very good. Now, let's have a recap, okay? It is a tense of verb which talks about habits and routines. What do you think is the answer? What do you think? It's present simple. Very good. How about this one? If the subject is singular, what will be the form of the verb? If the subject is singular, what will be the form of the verb? What? Again, louder. Verb plus S or ES, or verb will become plural. Very good. How about this one? If the subject is plural, what will be the form of the verb? If the subject is plural, what? Again, what will be the form of the verb? The verb remains the same. Very good. Another question here. It is a tense of verb which talks about actions that are happening now. It's a tense of verb which talks about actions that are happening now. What is it? It's louder. It's present continuous. Very good. How about this question? It is a tense of verb which talks about actions that started and finished in the past. We have a keyword here, past. What is the answer? Past simple. Very good. What are the two forms of verb? What are the two forms of verb? What? Regular and irregular verbs. Very good. Now, what is regular verb? What is regular verb? In regular verb, what we do? What do we do in regular verb? We add ed to the base form of the verb, or d if the verb already ends in e. How about irregular verb? What is irregular verb? What is irregular verb again? Irregular verb are common verbs in the English language that do not follow the same simple system of adding d or ed to the end of the word to form the past tense. Can you give me example of irregular verbs again? Give me another example. Very good. Okay. Next, it is a tense of verb which talks about actions in the past that are still true now. What tense of verb is that? It's present perfect. Very good. Now, in present perfect, in forming present perfect, we have has or have. Has if the subject is singular, and have if the subject is plural, plus what? Plus past participle. Very good. Now, for your homework, please answer page 6. Activity 3, read and circle. Okay? Don't forget, answer page 6, activity 3, read and circle. Okay, I hope you understand our lesson. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay? Goodbye!